The Sooners and the Volunteers, two of the most storied programs in all of college football. Both brands are very recognizable, from the checkered end zones to the Sooner Schooner. Both programs that are rich in history with names like Peyton Manning and Brian Bosworth. These two fan bases are easily some of the most loyal fans as well. With all these similarities, why have they only played 4 times? Twice in the Orange Bowl. Honestly, I don't know the answer to that question, and that is not why we're here today. We are here to discuss what went down between these two programs the last time they met, between white lines painted on green grass. Let's start in 2014, when both programs announced they would be going against one another in a home-and-home series for the 2014 and 2015 seasons. This will be the first time both teams will be playing each other in a regular season matchup. This excited fans and was a highly anticipated matchup for both fan bases, each side representing not only their state and school but their conferences as well. But Oklahoma and Tennessee were in completely different situations at the time. Heading into 2014, it was Butch Jones' second year as head coach. After going 5-7 and missing a bowl game a year prior, the expectations weren't as high as they were in Norman, Oklahoma. In 2013, it was Bob Stoops' 13th season as head coach. He took his Sooners to an 11-2 season and ending the magical run with a huge win over a Nick Saban-led Alabama team in the Sugar Bowl. So looking at both programs from an outside point of view, both schools were vastly different at that time. So heading into the third week of the 2014 season, I'm sure you could guess what happened.
Left, McKnight drops straight back, now flips it to the back, and forward with running room, motoring to the end zone, touchdown Oklahoma. They cash in the turnover for a quick 6. Edge, and then back out, rush only 3, but still get to Worley. That's for Oklahoma. Knight protection on third down, zips it across to Shepard. Shepard running into the secondary. Sterling Shepard cuts back and is dropped at the 15 by Cam Sutton, but a huge play, and the Sooners are in position again. 45 yards. Once again, pressured. Cannot get away from Jordan Phillips. Big old nose tackle got in there. They're on first down. And he's got it again, and he's got a crease. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Second and goal. Knight keeps it. Gets the corner and dives for the end zone. And Oklahoma stretches the lead. Worley stands and delivers incomplete, a catchable ball across midfield, but Pig Howard couldn't come up with it. Fourth down. Worley zips it across the middle into traffic, and it's intercepted by Julian Wilson. Wilson with a convoy. Gets a block. And takes it end to end.
Sure, it wasn't a pretty game, but if you look how they both did after that game, I would say Tennessee fans were much happier. They finished the season 7-6 with a bowl win against Iowa. That's a 2-win game improvement from 2013. You look how Oklahoma did, and it was a huge drop-off from the year prior, finishing the season with an 8-5 record and a loss to Clemson in the Russell Athletic Bowl. That's a 3-game win drop-off from last year. OU fans obviously wanted more out of their disappointing season. Tennessee, on the other hand, had gained hope with a new starting quarterback in Joshua Dobbs that started in October of 2014. Heading into this 2015 season, Butch Jones started to create excitement in Knoxville as they look forward to the next season.
I guess you had a pretty good morning?
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
What was Coach able to tell you, just that you'd won the starting job, and what was your impressions on it?
We had one-on-one meetings individually, all 3 quarterbacks. Sat me down and told me I was going to be starting the first week, and we're going to roll from there. And he said, I have to relax and realize that I can relax and make plays and be able to make mistakes so I don't have to look over my shoulder every time.
2 young future NFL quarterbacks do battle in a top 25 matchup on a September Saturday in the South. It doesn't get much better than this. Baker versus Dobbs. Baker had been named the starter just weeks before this game, while Dobbs was the starter for about a year now. So Mayfield had a bunch to prove to not only Oklahoma fans but college football fans around the nation. And a top 25 road matchup against an SEC team was his chance to do so.
And we welcome you to ESPN College Football Primetime, presented by Hilton. Our matchup, the Tennessee Volunteers and the Oklahoma Sooners. And there hasn't been this kind of feel in Knoxville at Neyland Stadium in a long, long time. Quick throw and high and intercepted. Picked off by Todd Kelly. A ricochet off Westbrook. Dobbs rolls that way. Fires on the run. Touchdown. Josh Malone. Field. And now Hurd gets a call right up the middle. Jalen Hurd all the way to the 5.
But when the quarterback runs it, they have an additional blocker.
Dobbs will run it here with a convoy in front. Dobbs, touchdown, Tennessee. Down, blitz coming. Mayfield again intended for Shepard, and again Mosley was there. His career ended in the offseason due to injury. Oh, thrown right to Todd Kelly. Second interception of the night.
Up to this point, Tennessee had controlled this game thus far. Even though the offense started to slow down, the Volts were still in the driver's seat. But as the saying goes, it's not how you start, but it's how you finish. And what happened next was truly sickening.
Mayfield across the middle, a little bit behind D.D. Westbrook, but he got it. And fights his way down around the 15-yard line. Mayfield. Play action. Bootleg. He's going to try to, no, he does throw, and it's caught by Perine for a touchdown.
Wow. Boy, Baker Mayfield held on to that until the very last moment that he could.
Mayfield pumps once, pressure from behind, trying to get away and did, and I don't know how. And I'm not sure that Shepard didn't catch that ball. He did. Wow.
Well, we've seen Mayfield do this a lot tonight. I mean, it looks like he is dead to rights. Derek Barnett in pursuit.
Mayfield fires a dart to Westbrook, and Westbrook dropped the ball momentarily, but he got back on it himself. Baker Mayfield, a quarterback draw. Mayfield got a block. He got to the 5. Mayfield, the fade to the corner to Shepard. He got it. Touchdown.
Control of the game.
True freshman to try to tie it and conceivably send it to overtime. And he does. It's 17-17. Hurd in the backfield with Dobbs. He fakes it to him, throws a quick slant and a good throw and a catch. And that's Kamara on the move. Dobbs is going to roll that way and throw to Kamara, and he's got a first down at the 13. They run it back the other way, and it's Hurd to the corner, and he's in. Touchdown. One mistake, and it's over. Down the middle, perfect to Shepard. And Shepard wheels his way down to the 6-yard line. Mayfield, trouble, running with it. Got to about the 1-yard line, and it's 4th and goal.
Flatten the receivers coming in.
Mayfield waiting on the snap. Keeps it himself. He's in. Touchdown. What a gutsy quarterback he's been in the 4th quarter and overtime.
Guys.
Big 3rd down. Mayfield's got a guy wide open. It's Shepard. Sterling Shepard. He dives in. Did he get to the end zone, or did he step out of bounds? He's in. Touchdown. One mistake and it's over. Dobbs hit as he throws. Almost caught over there at the 1-yard line by Howard. Ethan Wolf, the tight end, in motion on 3rd down and 12. Dobbs sets, fires, intercepted, and it's over. Oklahoma comes from behind and upsets what looked like a sure win for Tennessee. Instead, the Sooner fans celebrate at Neyland Stadium.
A brutal loss for this Volunteer team, who seemed they were en route to blow out this Sooner squad. It looked like a complete flip from last year's game, but Baker had other plans. He had something to prove early in his career, and that's exactly how he kicked it off. Oklahoma had given the Big 12 2 wins in a row against the almighty SEC, and gave us college football fans an instant classic in 2015 that most of us will never forget. Now, both teams after this game had pretty great seasons, as Baker Mayfield led his Sooners to an 11-2 record record with an eventual loss to Clemson in the college football semifinals. And Dobbs led his Volunteers to a 9-4 season with a couple of heartbreakers during the regular season. Still a lot to be happy about. Not as good as Oklahoma, but Tennessee kept seeing progress in the program year after year, and that kept the fans happy and excited year after year. But we all know how rest of the Butch Jones tenure went. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out my other content and maybe liking and subscribing if you mess with college football as much as I do. I make videos related to the best sport each and every week. Put notifications on. If you want other college football content, check out my Twitter. I live tweet throughout the season. My DMs are also open. But that's enough talk, and like always, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.